Here in this video we shall showcase all 10 of the sea monsters of the Monsterverse, including the sub-titans and the titans. We shall take entries from every media that the Monsterverse has in its belly. That means the comics, novelization, movies and all. We will also try to arrange in size. So let's get to it. MARGYGR. MARGYGR is an underwater scaly reptilian titan about the size of a whale. Like other marine animals, she has a flat face with nostrils above her human-like eyes, and her head protrudes backwards, covering her neck. MARGYGR's skeleton is visible in her depth, and a jagged rift stretches from her neck to her abdomen due to the fact that Godzilla killed her. This titan has a small mouth with very sharp teeth, and the scales resemble that of Godzilla. It doesn't seem to have visible limbs. MARGYGR would have been more than 100 feet long. Number 2. The MIRE SQUID. This creature is not a titan, but because of its huge size in relation to other animals, it can be classified as a sub-titan along with the skull crawlers and the GENITOR swarm. It is a sea creature that also inhabits the waterways of Skull Island, which is connected to the oceans. This creature is over 100 feet long and looks like a mix between a squid and an octopus. The MIRE squids are ambush predators that lurk in the waterways of Skull Island for unsuspecting prey. Being massive prehistoric cephalopods, they don't seem to have much of a personality. Number 3. The GENITOR. This creature is a sub-titan and was seen in the comics Godzilla Dominion. GENITOR looks like a Dunkleosteus, an extinct prehistoric fish. It has a blue body with red fins and also 2 arms that end in claws. Its jaws have large inner body plates that protrude outwards like teeth. Through a hive mind, it was able to monitor smaller members of its species, creating a large swarm. It was quick enough to surprise Godzilla before he even realized it was there, and it was able to bite through the scales of the G-Man and draw first blood. The sub-titan is around 150 to 200 feet long. Number 4. The Leviathan. This titan, the Leviathan, was found in Loch Ness, Scotland by Monarch, and Outpost 49 was built around it. Leviathan can travel in and out of Loch Ness by the use of the Hollow Earth tunnels. It is believed by many Loch Ness monster theorists that there are tunnels under Loch Ness connecting to the sea. Its design is somewhat obscure as it kinda has 5 to 6 limbs growing outwards like a starfish, but at the same time, it has these skins attached to its limbs, kinda like the feet of a frog. Anyway, its design was seen in the X-ray photos in the monitor screens during KOTM. Number 5. SCYLLA. This titan stands 341 feet tall, and although it was awakened from a desert, it is a primarily aquatic or oceanic titan. SCYLLA is a giant armored cephalopod with brown coloration and 6 very long, bony, lightly haired legs, each with 2 joints and ending with a claw with small spikes growing out of the first joints. She also has a plated mantle with 10 tendrils and a pair of orange eyes. In Dominion, she is seen attacking human ships until Godzilla fends her off and kicks her and forces her to flee to an island near the tip of South America before hibernating in its freezing lake. Number 6. AMHULUK. Yet another titan that can survive both in land and water, AMHULUK first appears battling Behemoth and breaks one of his opponent's tusks. AMHULUK's unique muscular structure allows him to control plants and extend his arms many times their original length, so his size is indeterminate, although he would be around Behemoth's height. He is a huge demonic-looking mammalian titan and looks like a tree in design. His forelimbs are made of loose, vine-like flesh capable of stretching to tremendous lengths, ending in massive 4-digit claws. Number 7. TITANUS KIKA. KIKA has the appearance of a giant octopus or a squid with a thick, curving shell that covers its massive brain and green blood. KIKA is revealed to have at least 8 thick tentacles, resembling several rows of suckers in Godzilla Dominion, as well as bright blue eyes and an insectile face, an internal shell, and vibrant iridescent skin. KIKA's brain is much larger than necessary to control its body, giving it incredible intelligence surpassing most titans. TITANUS KIKA uses its tentacles for combat, which are strong and capable of dragging down even an entire marine monarch outpost. This titan would have been around 300 to 400 feet long. Number 8. Godzilla. Well, we all know the king of the monsters is also the emperor of the oceans. He's like a monster battleship that can never be sunk. Godzilla is a primarily aquatic titan, and he spends most of his days swimming around the world and also has underwater resting places. Although his origins as well as the other titans are from the Hollow Earth, he has adapted to live in the world's oceans, and he has visible gills and can stay submerged indefinitely. He might also be the longest underwater titan, around 850 feet long, although his height is 400 feet. He might have been the longest if not for this next titan. Number 9. Tiamat. This titan can live both on land and underwater. Monarch discovered Tiamat in Stone Mountain, Georgia and established Outpost 53 around her. Tiamat appears as a rival titan who battles Godzilla after seizing one of the latter's old layers. Godzilla then defeats Tiamat and sends her into dormancy after a brief but intense fight. Tiamat greatly resembles a giant serpentine leafy sea dragon with crocodile-like jaws, barbels and yellow eyes. Her scales are purple while her fins are blue in color, and it can manipulate water to create maelstroms, and also it is the longest, around 1,000 feet long by our estimates. And number 10. The Beetle and Dead Titans. In Godzilla Dominion, in the artwork showing Godzilla searching for his old lair to rest and recuperate after restoring the natural order, it is worth noting that there were lots of dead titans and sub-titans that lay scattered in the seafloor near his lair. Some of those resemble cephalopods and squids, maybe they were MIRE squids and krakens, while another was seen to be like a crab or a beetle. They were all dead and the remains seemed to lack decomposition and stayed the same after death. And so with that we come to the end of this video on the 10 plus sea monsters of the Monsterverse, arranged in ascending order. Well, kind of. Subscribe and hit that bell button. Till the next one. Take care, fam.